Good evening, everyone. I'm Alexandra at The Daily Grind. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight I'm doing something different for you, and it is a DIY project that I think many of you will appreciate. So, a little background. We hosted Thanksgiving at our house this year, and I have a huge family. I'm the youngest of 6 from my mom's side, 3 from my dad's side, so it gets huge. And then, kids and spouses and whatever, it's always a party whenever the holidays come around. So we hosted Thanksgiving and we did not have enough seats. So we got a plastic table from Amazon, and my husband, being the conservative money man he is, purchased 9 hideous chairs from a local church. They were red, worn out fabric with a Bible pocket in the back, and it was just awful. So I decided I'm going to learn to reupholster some chairs, and that's what I did, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So let's jump into it. So this is the chair after I painted it, and I will let you know what I did to refinish the surface. It was like this really silver, old, weird metal, and it didn't look good. So what I did was I got some primer paint, white, and painted over the silver. Then I took a little spray paint, silver metallic, and sprayed it all over the chair, and then dusted over it with a kind of pearlescent white color, kind of semi-clear pearlescent white color. And then that's what I got here. And I unfortunately didn't take a picture of the chair beforehand, only the cushions, but let me tell you, it's a huge improvement. So whatever color you decide to go with, it will be fine. Trust me. Just pick the color you like, go with it, and really you will reap the rewards when you're done with this project. So as I said before, there's Kenzie, my doggie. Hi, Kenz. She's making an appearance on film. So these cushions that I reupholstered already were a red drabby fabric from the 1980s. And what I did is I purchased like a faux leather fabric online, and I did research local fabric stores for better prices, but surprisingly, Amazon actually had the best price for what I was looking for. It was about $9 a yard for this faux leather fabric, and I love white leather. My office at work is white leather. My vanity at home is white leather, so I decided to go with this because it kind of suits my style, but whatever you decide is fine. It could be fabric, canvas, whatever. So I chose to go with this and actually purchased way too much. I read online that each chair needed 3 yards of fabric, which is not true at all, in my opinion. I purchased about 3 times more than I needed to. So I'm fine with that because I'll use it for another project, but just so you know, you probably need about half the amount that is recommended online. So what I did is I bought a staple gun, and I stapled the fabric onto the back of the bottom seat. Now, the back of the chair is a lot harder, and I spent a significant amount of time really trying to make it look good so the staples weren't showing, and in the end, I ended up just using nail polish and painting over the staples so they weren't noticeable. So if you have a better tactic, please go for it. This part is easy, this part's hard, but just use your imagination and you can make it work. Hi, baby. Okay, now I'm going to put together this chair for you, but before I do, I want to show you the before picture. Check it out. Okay, so we're gonna put the chair together. We have our little girly drill, battery power. That's all you really need, but if you have an actual drill, more power to you. Then you need your nails, and these came out of the back of the chairs that my husband purchased. So, but whatever, not nails. See, this is how inexperienced I am with handiwork. Screws. screws. They're screws. All right, so ready? A lot of the websites online that I read said that you needed to pull off the original fabric or upholstery on the chairs, but I found that's actually not necessary. I just put the fabric that I had over the fabric that the chairs came with, and it worked fine, and it was a lot less work. So it's up to you what you ultimately decide to do, but in my opinion, it's not worth it to take the fabric off. It's like really hard to get those staples out. So I just put the fabric that you like over the fabric the chair came with and just do your thing. So here we go. So what you want to do is take your either screwdriver or little electric screwdriver thingy, majig, whatever you have. I recommend the electric because the muscle power it takes to do the regular screwdriver will take a long time. So, but whatever you have, whatever you can work with, use it. So you want to take longer screws on the bottom end of the chair. And you just screw it in. All right, that didn't go so well. Okay, you probably need like a more handy tool than I have here, but I'm gonna make it work. You work with what you have, right? And then you do the same with all 4 little holes on the bottom of the chair. And there's the bottom. Looking pretty fine, don't you think? I think. Okay, now let's do the back. So once you get the cushion fit the right way, which always takes me a long time, you're gonna wanna flip the chair over and screw the screws into the little holes here. Now, if any of you are not handymen like myself, I will let you know. Me and Kenzie will let you know what I purchased. It's like a girly screwdriver, electric with battery operated. Not very hardcore, doesn't really drill into tough surfaces, but it suits my needs and Kenzie's needs. Hi, baby. Voila, we have our new chair, something that's not extremely embarrassing with a Bible pocket in the bag. Now I can have my friends and family over and not be mortified. So if any of you are interested in this project and enjoy DIY, I must add, it's actually really, really fun and gratifying. If you don't enjoy kind of tedious little DIY tasks, then probably don't do it, but it's a very cheap alternative to getting things refurnished from a professional. And to be honest, who really needs to spend that money for extra chairs for parties? So if you have any questions, please email me, send me a message, contact me on social media. I'd be happy to help you out and give you the advice that I have from my experience here. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your views and I appreciate your feedback if you have any. So have a great night, have a Merry, Merry Christmas, and I will see you soon.